Welcome back to the Dr. Jeffrey Tauth Heart Talk Show, and today's show is called Dr. Jeffrey Tauth. Gee, can you actually reverse plaque buildup in your arteries naturally? And trust me, it's juicier than your cousin's peach cobbler. What if I told you that the plaque clogging your arteries right now could actually shrink and disappear? I know, sounds like I'm selling snake oil at a county fair, right? Most people think heart disease is a one-way street, like watching your hairline recede or your metabolism slow down. Well, today we're proving that wrong, and I've got the science to back it up. Here's the thing nobody talks about. Arterial plaque isn't some permanent concrete foundation that's there forever. Yep, entirely true. I can't make this stuff up. That plaque is actually dynamic, living tissue that's constantly changing. Think of it like a campfire. Keep feeding it junk and it grows bigger. Stop feeding it and start dousing it with the right stuff, and it actually burns down. The research shows we can achieve 10 to 15% plaque reduction in 12 to 24 months. Now, if you're sitting there thinking that doesn't sound like much, let me tell you something. In cardiology terms, that's like finding out your teenager actually cleaned their room without being asked 3 times. It's practically a miracle. Your body can actually reabsorb those cholesterol deposits when you give it the right conditions. It's like having a really efficient cleanup crew that only works when you stop throwing trash on the floor. So what are these magical conditions? I call them the 3 reversal pillars, and they're simpler than you think. First pillar, nutrition. You need to get that LDL cholesterol below 70 milligrams per deciliter. That's the magic number, folks. A plant-based diet is your best bet here. I'm not saying you need to start hugging trees and wearing hemp sandals, but you do need to make friends with vegetables. Think of it this way. If it had a mother or came from something with a mother, maybe save it for special occasions. Second pillar, movement. 150 minutes of cardio weekly. That's just over 20 minutes a day, people. You spend longer than that scrolling through social media looking at pictures of food you shouldn't be eating anyway. This movement creates new blood vessel pathways. It's like your body building its own highway system around the traffic jams. Third pillar, stress management. Here's something that'll blow your mind, Sidna. Chronic stress hormones directly damage your artery walls. So all that road rage and workplace drama, it's literally eating your arteries from the inside. Maybe that deadline isn't worth dying over after all. Now let's talk about what reversal actually looks like, because it's not like watching ice melt. The soft, dangerous plaque starts to stabilize and harden, which reduces your rupture risk by 60%. Your artery walls become more flexible and responsive, like they're doing yoga. Blood flow improves even before the plaque physically shrinks. It's like your cardiovascular system is getting a tune-up. I had a patient, 58-year-old executive, came to me with 80% blockage in his left anterior descending artery. We call that the widowmaker for obvious reasons. Guy was getting chest pain walking up a flight of stairs. After 18 months of intensive lifestyle changes, and here's the kicker, no medication increases, his follow-up scan showed blockage reduced to 65% and completely stabilized. This man went from chest pain during stairs to running 5Ks. True story, he sent me a selfie from his first race finish line. I may have gotten a little misty-eyed. Now, if you're sitting there thinking your arteries are probably looking like old plumbing in a 100-year-old house, maybe I should see you in the clinic. We need to talk. But here's something you can start tomorrow that'll make a real difference. Replace one meal with a large salad containing nuts and olive oil. I'm talking a real salad, not 3 sad lettuce leaves drowning in the ranch dressing. This single change can drop your LDL by 15 points in 30 days. 15 points! That's like getting a head start on reversing 20 years of drive-through damage. Look, I get it. Change is harder than explaining cryptocurrency to your grandmother. But your arteries are begging you to give them a fighting chance. They've been putting up with your nonsense for decades. Time to show them some love. This has been the Dr. Jeffrey Tauth Heart Talk Show. Until next time, stay healthy, and remember, if you're looking for answers, check out drjeffreytauth.us.com. Later, y'all.